morning, and thank you for being here with us for another wonderful celebration. On behalf of Mayor Justice, Mayor Pro Tem Jimmy Carter, Commissioner Barry Cheney, Commissioner Gene Davis, and myself, we welcome you to this first of many grand openings and ribbon cuttings here at the Pikeville Commons Retail Center. Each new store will offer something unique and different for all walks of life. Hobby Lobby is such a store, and we are honored that they are the first to open their doors to our great community. Before we get started, just a little history of how we got to this point. In 2010, the city of Pikeville developed a plan to expand retail shopping by working with a large developer from South Carolina, Realty Link. The initial attempt was to develop on the property owned by the city behind the old post office here, owned by the city of Pikeville. However, in April of 2011, the U.S. Post Office made the decision to move their letter sorting system to Charleston. This was after an internal study and as part of a consolidation plan to save the post office a little over $1 million a year in expense. The post office lost 11 full-time and 7 part-time postal jobs with this decision. After the relocation of the sorting equipment, the post office was only using a third of the old building. The commission was able to intervene and take a bad situation and turn it into an amazing opportunity by working with Realty Link and the U.S. Postal Service. This allowed the developer to purchase the old post office building and build the post office a new facility in return for the larger footprint of property to use for these other businesses. This was a huge win for the post office and the taxpayers. The post office received $1 million from the developer, plus a new state-of-the-art building with less overhead. Now the location will benefit from the increased foot traffic as they have the opportunity for additional sales and more revenue. It was important for the developer to acquire this property in order to tie it to the city's track to create the new development you see here today. By the city commission seeing this opportunity, they were able to take a bad situation of losing a total of 18 jobs and turned it into a $40 million investment, creating between 400 to 600 projected new jobs in a region that greatly needs them. As we all know, there's a war on coal, and our region has lost good-paying jobs. Pikeville continues to be the shining example by leading, diversifying, and making good decisions for growth by and investing in and supporting growth opportunities. Though we cannot replace the coal jobs lost, we can invest in needed services in order to attract new companies to Eastern Kentucky. This is one such investment. Over the past few years, the Thompson Road area has seen several new investments through both state and federal grants that made this project a reality, like the Thompson Road widening project, main sewer trunk line expansion, new backup water lines, and even a tree removal project to give exposure to the shopping area on US 23. The changes were necessary in order to recruit new retail business, and guess what? It worked. Over the past few years, the city has received millions of dollars from the state and federal governments to make sure this is a reality. In the last 5 years alone, the City Commission has received close to $35 million in state and federal grants that have benefited our community. We look forward to Pikeville's continued growth, and again, thank you for taking time to come out this morning to celebrate this exciting occasion. We would also like to invite each of you to attend the groundbreaking at Marion's Branch on Monday, October 20th at 4 o'clock. There we will start a $14 million road and bridge project for the new Pikeville Industrial Park, soon to be the home of new businesses and jobs. At this time, I would like to present the Pikeville City Police Department Honor Guard to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the National Anthem sung by the Pikeville High School Choir.
This is a great day for our region and for our local community. The grand opening of Hobby Lobby is a monumental event for Eastern Kentucky as we work toward job growth that is so desperately needed. Hobby Lobby and the other tenants here in Pikeville Commons will add millions of dollars to our economy through retail sales and job creation and those employee wages. But I can't stand up here and take any credit for making this a reality. I'd like to commend the leadership by Mayor Frank Justice, the Pikeville City Commission, and City Manager Donovan Blackburn to make this development a reality. So let's give them a round of applause. We know this project has had its skeptics and it's had its highs and lows, but it shows that true leadership can really bring any dream to fruition. So thank you all. In closing, I would like to share a quick story though. A couple of months back, our staff was sitting around our conference room table planning our local and small business appreciation month that will take place in the month of November. And we're tossing around ideas for slogans. And one of our staff members, we'd gone through several slogans, one of our staff members quickly spoke up and said, I think we should say Small Business Appreciation Month. Everyone should just stop going to Lexington. So we didn't choose that, but I think that's a good slogan for all of us today, is to remember, everyone, stop going to the surrounding regions. We can all shop here right in our back door at Hobby Lobby and the rest of the tenants that are soon to follow here at Pikeville Commons. So we would like to congratulate Hobby Lobby and welcome them to our region, and we thank you all again for all coming out this morning. Thank you.
Next to the podium is Mayor Pro Tem Jimmy Carter.
Good morning, everyone. Over the past 11 years, I've had the great honor of serving this wonderful city as an elected member of the Pikeville City Commission. Together, we've worked tirelessly on many projects to move Pikeville forward. Today's celebration is another exciting example of what planning and seeing it through can take to the ones that we serve. Believe it or not, a small few have even challenged this commission's decisions in creating and supporting this amazing $40 million retail development project. It is those who obviously do not have the vision or the understanding of what it takes to make a region or an area like Pikeville to bloom and blossom. Today is another example that Pikeville is just not another rural community. It is once again moving forward. We understand that to attract industry, you have to have quality education, full-time services, low utility cost, world-class health care services, a variety of transportation options, and good quality of life. Entertainment, outdoor activities, restaurants, and shopping are also part of the equation. Over the past 10 years, we've been blessed with several partners with this success. The university, Pikeville Medical Center, state and federal grants, and expansion in tourism. It is why a company like Alltech is investing in the city of Pikeville and their new industrial park. It is why other industries are looking at Eastern Kentucky and Pikeville for the first time in a long time. We'll not be able to replace all the coal jobs that we've lost right away. But when you think big and you dream big, things happen. As you look around this development, it's projected to have 19 stores and businesses. Each will have managers, assistant managers, department managers, receiving managers, and other good paying positions with benefits and opportunities. What a development like this brings is hope, opportunity, and a new experience at home, all while placing Pikeville on the map as a regional hub and a destination center. It is another piece of the puzzle to move Pikeville forward. Today's ribbon cutting is the first of many to come. It is amazing to see our national brand stores opening right here in our great city. They will serve our town, our citizens, and our region well. For too long, we've watched our family and friends travel the Parkway or US 23 heading both north and south to shop out of town due to lack of selection. We have seen places like South Charleston, Huntington, Hamburg, Fayette Mall, and Kingsport Town Center grow and prosper, filled with license plates of people throughout Eastern Kentucky. We have watched Eastern Kentucky dollars build the economy of many of these metro markets that surround our area. Today is another shining example that we are reversing the trend by offering services. This allows our people to shop local at name brand stores with great selection, competitive pricing, all while the dollars spent in this region are going to stay in eastern Kentucky. What an accomplishment in a short period of time. I'm very humbled to serve the good people of Pikeville and very proud of what this commission has accomplished together over the past decade. Though there will always be naysayers who will try to say you cannot or should not be entitled to or invest in facilities such as an expo center, a theater, a regional hospital, a university, a medical center, an optometry school, new national name hotels, or even commercial air service, heaven forbid. The same people say you cannot recruit national brands such as Hobby Lobby, Marshalls, Rack Room, Ulta, Petco, Justice, Ross Dress for Less, even the Texas Roadhouse. We shouldn't even be here, they say. If you don't, obviously these folks have stayed home and didn't see the people shopping this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here at Hobby Lobby. They must be at the house somewhere asleep. We are telling these naysayers simply, get out of the way. Let us dare, let us dream. Let's dream big for Pikeville. Thank goodness our city commission doesn't have a mentality or an attitude like those few, but one of progressive and accomplishment. I welcome Hobby Lobby to our community and extremely grateful that they believe in this market and our city, our vision, and they want to be a part of our community. We're extremely thankful for their presence and blessed to have them at our city. By the end of the month, their neighbor Marshalls will be opening, then others will soon to follow, all in time for the Christmas shopping season. Today, Pikeville has another box off its list to check. This is not the end of the list, but another great step in progression. I thank the community for their support and look forward to many, many years of continued success. Thank you all for coming out this morning.
Next to the podium, I'm going to invite Mayor Frank Justice for the presentation of the key to the city to Mr. Tom Clausen. Afterwards, Mr. Clausen will make some remarks. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Clausen. On behalf of the city of Pikeville, I'd like to present you the key to the city and welcome to Pikeville and part of the community. Thank you.
very much. Appreciate that. Good morning. I'm so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful new Hobby Lobby store. Thank you for joining us in our celebration of our new store. And I'd also like to thank our many staff members who are now making their way to the front of the store who have helped us to get this store open. And now as we are getting ready to open, we are so proud to serve this community, and we do want to appreciate you taking the time for helping us to the entrance into the community. We invite you to come in and shop with us. If you'd like to pick up a store map, they're available inside. And if there's anything we can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. And thank you so much for attending, and we are so excited to be here in Pikeville. At this time, I'd like to introduce our district manager, Mr. Lloyd Schill.
Good morning. Like Tom said, we are excited to be in Pikeville. It is a blessing that we are out here. As a company, we believe that all things happen through the Lord. We thank you guys for taking us in. It has been a wonderful experience from the beginning till now. I do invite everyone to come in, visit Tom and the associates of this building, and thank you for all the time that you folks have put in and coming out to visit us this morning. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, again, on behalf of the Pikeville City Commission, we welcome everybody. Glad you came today to celebrate this event with us. I mean, it's a great time to be in Pikeville. There's a lot of wonderful things happened, as the Mayor Pro Tem and Commissioner just mentioned. But today's a monumental day. This is the first day of the first store of opening in the Pikeville Commons. It's a project that's been under planning for the last 5 years, and it's finally good to see the fruits of the hard labor. So on behalf, again, of the City Commission, we welcome you. It is 9 o'clock, and I'm sure you want to open the door to create some business in the community as we welcome you. So we're going to ask the folks on the stage to make their way to the front of the door for the ceremonial ribbon cutting.